Hello everyone, and welcome to another royal reading here at MadWorldTarot. And as usual, the minute I start talking, Fluffy jumps off her chair and starts scratching the furniture. I don't know what effect I have on her. I hope I'm not having the same effect on any of you watching, that you've jumped off the chair and started scratching the furniture. Anyway, it's been a long day here where I live, a long and tiring day. But I'm at the tarot table with the After Tarot. It's my makeup and breakup, well, breakup and makeup, that's the better order, tarot deck, relationship tarot deck. And we're looking at a very curious relationship that is between Madame, the wife, and Patrick J. Adams, her, I won't say co-star because he was the star and she was a bit player in Suits. His career has been in free fall since then, and every now and then he pops up to promote Madame and try and push the narrative that there needs to be a reboot of Suits and save him from having to merge computer games or whatever it is that he does now. He's married to a very wealthy woman. I think she comes from a very wealthy family, very well-connected family in Hollywood, but he himself not doing very well. Anyway, he's been all in the news because he posted pics of Madame in her extra sexy pose, lying on her back on the floor with her legs in the air in one picture, and then another one of her lying on a rather unfortunately stained couch. So that was the one day, and then it was, oh sorry, didn't realize, I made a big gaffe, actors strike still on, shouldn't have done that, because apparently you're not allowed to promote or suggest rebooting or something of a series while there's an actor strike on. That's the strike rules. And then third day, he took the post down, and I think he changed his handle as well or something like that on Instagram or wherever it was that he was doing this. So 3 in a row, and he got headlines every day, splash, splash, and splash. And somebody has posted on Reddit saying that they're a PR expert, and this is a typical PR move that's obviously been cooked up between him and Meghan to get him some attention, get her some attention. She's of course been suffering from dreadful press as a result of her appearance at the Invictus Games, then being the microphone grab at the Kevin Costner fundraiser, and then the terrible news that has come out from Harlem, from that school that was totally exploited to promote the bench. A shocking, really shocking, scandalous story. And so Madame needs a distraction, and so there it goes. Some people are saying, on the other hand, that Madame sent him a lawyer's letter and a takedown letter and, cease and desist kind of a thing. I don't think so. But we're going to do a little 5-card reading with the After Tarot and see what's going on. Because many people speculate that they had a thing while they were on Suits, Patrick Adams and Meghan Markle. We're going to look at the past relationship. What was the past relationship all about? What's the current state of play between the two of them? Are they friends? Are they coldly distant? What's the story? And was this cooked up between them for a bit of PR, much needed PR for both of them? Splash, splash, splash. Or was there hostilities and lawyers' letters? An outcome for him in particular. Is this going to do him any good? He did post about her quite recently when she had that unfortunate dancing in the silver skirt at the Beyonce concert, and then he posted proof that she could really dance better when she was on Suits. It's all pretty desperate, and we are in desperate times. If you're in the parkour-verse at this point, if you're a sugar, it's all pretty bad. But anyway, these cards need to start jumping. There we go. I've asked them to start jumping, and finally they have. So we've got good energy. We have to remind you that it's tarot for fun and entertainment. It's all my opinion, it's all speculation. I read energy here, archetypal energy, and there is a disclaimer in the box below. And let's get going. 5-card reading, past relationship, current state of play between the two. Was this all cooked up for PR by the pair of them, or was there hostilities? An outcome for him. Let's see what's going on. We've got the 5 of Cups in reverse, and interestingly we've got the 5 of Pentacles. I'm going to put them, 2 of them there in reverse as well. This is hard times, tough times. Both of them feeling exiled, both of them feeling left out, both of them feeling regretful about things that they might have chosen, things that might have happened in their lives, and wanting to turn that energy around. Wanting to come back in from the cold, wanting the Suits reboot desperately because career has completely stalled. Both of their careers have completely stalled. Feeling sad and sorry for themselves and would like to feel better. I would say that it's hard to separate their energy in here, but one wants to come in from the cold and get some more money, and one is feeling sorry for herself, I think. Sorry for herself about the way things have worked out, the PR extravaganza that she must have paid quite a lot of money for, starting with merching that new calm patch and working on from there. Although it started earlier, the sudden pep walks with the giant tote bags did start, I think, at the farmer's market. Goodness me, Fluffy. Scratch. And it hasn't really brought the desired results, has it? Because all that people are talking about now is how those children, those are very underprivileged children, mostly single parent families, were exploited by Madame, who needed new furniture and was wearing that hideous red outfit, that Santa Claus outfit that cost gazillions, and read to them from that dreadful book that she wrote. Anyway, let's have a look at the situation. I've said enough terrible things about them. Yeah, there we go. It's the past. That's a very affectionate past. Six of Cups upright. It's past that you look back at with very fond memories. Friends, happier times, younger times, when perhaps not quite so much so many cosmetic procedures required to plump out and keep from sagging and all the rest of it. But they definitely they both look back at the past with very fond memories. And I suppose it was the career peak. It's been described as a breakout role for her, but really it was the pinnacle of her acting career. It was the only highlight of her acting career. The rest of the time she was pretty much down on her knees. Anyway, let's move on and look at their past relationship. How could you describe it, please, universe? What do you want to tell us about it? That's an interesting card, the Empress in reverse, because I don't know if he was married at the time. I think he was, but that's a woman scorned. The Empress in reverse. It's also a pregnancy card in reverse. Interesting. Just idle speculation, of course. That's what we do here with the tarot. But it didn't end up in a long relationship. There might have been a woman in the background who was scorned, who felt very threatened by the relationship. It's toxic femininity. The Empress in reverse, just like the Emperor in reverse, is toxic masculinity. It's abusing looks, sex appeal. It's not being supportive and nurturing and creative and a mother figure. It's all the shadow side of the female energy. And that would be her, him as well. It wasn't a healthy relationship. Whatever was going on wasn't healthy, it wasn't productive, it wasn't positive. It didn't lead to anything long term. It didn't give rise to a proper relationship or children or any of the things that you might go into a relationship wanting. It's got quite toxic energy coming off that card, the After Tarot. So there was definitely something going on, but it was something quite negative, and that might have upset the woman who should have been the Empress in the relationship. I'm just speculating. I don't know. I do think he was married at that time, or about to be married or something. I think he was in a serious relationship, and this, if it was going on, should not have been going on. How about now? What's the state of play now between the two of them? We've got the King of Wands. That's him. I don't know what sign he is. I should have checked. But he's the one who's in trouble with King of Wands in reverse. Of course, fire sign is Meghan Markle. Could be her energy coming through as well. Similar kind of an energy for both of them, that they are feeling like failures. They're not popular. They are viewed as probably quite dramatic and difficult and suspect, basically. Things haven't. It's the actors card, the King and Queen of Wands, very much about acting, leading, but through creativity. And in reverse, situation not going well. It's not really telling me about their relationship as such. It's more giving me that both of their energies is quite negative. They're viewed as difficult. They're viewed as failing at their chosen craft, and not in the limelight, not getting the attention, the notice that they would want to get. I'm not getting a friendship card. I'm not getting a romantic type of card. That would be a romantic card, the Empress, because it's very much about attraction, desirability, that kind of thing. I'm not getting any of that vibe now, and I wouldn't have expected to at this stage in either of their lives. But it's not a friendship card either. It's more that they both feel that they're down on their luck. So let's get over to the hidden energy of this reading. What's going on that we don't really know, we can't see? Was this a PR stunt that they cooked up? Certainly looks like it to me here, and given that energy. Or was this something that he just did on a whim and then got threatened and told take it down by Meghan Markle? What's going on in the hidden energy here? We've got the Seven of Pentacles in reverse, and to me this is something that they cooked up because it's the investment card, Harvest, and we're in the middle of the harvest moon right now, interestingly. The full moon in Thingy in Aries. So there we have the Seven of Pentacles, which is the Harvest card, has come out in reverse. Tells me that neither of them is satisfied with their lot in life at the moment. And this has been a consistent energy in this reading. So it all makes sense. It all ties in. Five of Pentacles and Five of Cups in reverse here. Much happier days in the past. Possibly a bit of hanky-panky going on there. I speculate purely. With that Empress in reverse. Bit dodgy, bit undercover. Hidden. With the card and its shadow aspect. Currently, both of them feeling out of sorts, both of them feeling that they want attention. And so Seven of Pentacles is what's actually motivated this in reverse, meaning that they feel that they haven't got enough money out of their chosen profession. And let's just clarify that it's acting in Meghan Markle's case, not any other possible profession. And in the Seven of Pentacles in reverse, possibly hoped that they'd get tons of money from Suits being streamed on Netflix, the residuals. Apparently it's a pittance, if anything, for the actors. So certainly nothing coming from there. Hoping against hope that there'd be a reboot. Both needing money, Five of Pentacles in reverse as an underlying energy. Both don't feel that they have enough, don't feel that what they got from Suits was enough. And time is ticking, time is going by, which is the Seven of Pentacles energy as well. And a bit of a panic on, just a low-grade panic, particularly with that King of Wands in reverse. Outcome for him in particular is this little stunt, this what I think is a PR stunt. I don't see any legal threats, any hostility, any how dare you kind of an energy in this reading. Nothing like that. How about outcome for him in particular, Patrick Adams? We've got the High Priestess. It's a secrets card. It's certainly not going to bring him any great success from this. It's interesting to me that it's sitting under the Empress in reverse, that the current woman in his life, his wife, as I say, very, very well-connected woman in her own right, very wealthy, apparently might not take kindly to what is going on with this card. She might be withdrawing, going into silence, having a bit of a sulk on here, maybe considering her options. It might have consequences that he doesn't quite foresee. This game that he's playing, and I think it is a game that he's playing with his old playmate over here with the Six of Cups. That is literally old playmates. But for him, it's a silence. It's not going to have any of the results that he's possibly hoping for. New deals, new career, well, a career boost, anything like that. As I say, he seemed to have broken the strike rules, very serious offence, and Megan hasn't supported the strikers at all. I've looked at that in the past, it's on the Royals playlist. High Priestess is basically just silence and mystery and withdrawal into quite a cold place, where there's lots of secrets. Interesting that the secrets sit under the Empress in reverse, which can possibly mean terminations, things like that, to do with pregnancies. He knows stuff, Patrick J. Adams. He knows all kinds of stuff about the true nature of Madame Markle. Excuse me as I lose my voice. What was going on in the past. I don't think he's clued in now to what's going on, but I think he knew a whole lot about the past, and he might decide that that information that he has got is worth something at some stage, because I'm getting through here the idea and the energy of a man who is quite desperate financially, certainly doesn't feel that he has achieved the financial security that he wants. So I would, if I were Meghan Markle, I would be quite careful around him. It's just the feeling that I get off that card. Quite a curious energy. And that's it for now. Go and restore my voice. And thank you for watching. And I'll see you again on the next one.